Yeah, dude. Oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
All right, don't show me yet. Don't show me yet. All right, so our good friend Alyssa has been working on two top secret projects for the Tacoma. This is the first one she just finished, and she just drove it over, so we're gonna check it out.
I'm so scared.
Show the peoples.
I'm so scared.
Oh my gosh, all the notes are so cute. Oh my god, it's unbelievable.
So sick.
Holy crap. So tell them what you did, like, and tell me what you did. This is unbelievable.
Well, I found a dragon that I really liked and made him your own dragon to go with the blue samurai little sword boy in the back.
This is so
pearl
crazy.
effects powder on it, and it's
No, but how'd you do it? Because this looks like
it's,
printed, right?
Yeah, it's
This
just,
looks like you just printed a
it's just
vinyl
acrylic
wrap.
paint. It's just acrylic paint and resin.
Guys,
Hand
she's
paint.
being like so chill about this, but this is hand painted. Get up close on it. So she epoxied. You epoxied first, right?
No, I epoxied last.
Last?
Yes.
So how'd you do the first layer?
I just did it. I don't really know. I paint like we had it sanded down and like DA'd really good, and then I painted it white.
Okay.
And then I essentially just laid it all like a tattoo stencil and like drew it and like put graphite all over the
And you
back.
paint it with a brush,
Yeah.
right? Guys.
Yeah.
With the f***ing brush. Sorry for my French, but like this is insane, dude. I love it. So this is gonna be for like the rear fuel cell. Let's go show him kind of where it'll sit. Gajen's crying because he's not a part of this.
Because you know he's just like locked up in an area right now.
It's literally gonna sit like, this is an art piece, you guys. It's gonna sit freaking like right up there.
Yeah, like right there.
It's so sick.
Oh, it'll be exposed.
I'm so excited.
This
I
is
was so scared the
unbelievable.
epoxy wouldn't set, dude. It looks like glass.
Comment below, what do you guys think? This is like so wild for like a truck, like an art piece.
Oh, I'm so
Thank you very
nervous.
much.
You're
This is
welcome,
awesome.
guys.
This is unbelievable.
You're welcome.
I'm like completely blown away.
I'm kind of afraid to put it on
Me too.
That's why I did epoxy, because it'll take dings.
What?
Trash bag feathers,
I'm protecting this, okay? It's all I have. It's not long enough.
What do you mean? Oh, I thought it was so cool.
All right, so one of the next things, I need to stop saying so. I've done so well, and then I just got all pumped up, and I did all right so God. All right, I almost did it again. It's time to powder coat some shit. All the front end stuff, we're using the same front end kit, Solo Motorsports kit. It's pretty sick, and so that's pretty much all disassembled besides the hardest part. Oh, there we go, nice.
We're doing it!
Woohoo! So we're just gonna get these old crappy bushings out, and then I think we're gonna send all the front end suspension out for powder coat, so that that's ready to blow on. And then soon here, we can send all the rear stuff out as well. I don't think there's all that much more getting powder coated.
Cooler holder.
Oh yeah, there's like some miscellaneous little brackets and stuff we're gonna powder coat. We'll send those in another round, but I think we're gonna send all the front end stuff. We decided we're going blue. As of yesterday, we just got a teaser image of the livery that's going on the truck, and that's gonna have a little bit more red in it, so we're gonna balance it out with blue on the suspension. So yeah, I'm gonna get all that stuff, find a powder coater, get that stuff dropped off. I'm so excited, it's gonna look good. Okay, front powder coat, we got lower control arms, upper control arms, and the spindles, knuckle units. So all that's gonna get sandblasted and then powder coated in our blue. So that's basically the front. We'll show you guys when we get them back. It's gonna be sick.
Well, Matt's been over here disassembling everything.
We got amazing parts.
And labeling for powder coat.
Yeah, if you guys can like imagine, so both fuel cells are gonna go semi-gloss black. These are like the battery tray tops. And then on both, so this is the plate for the 60 gallon, this is the plate for the 14. They're both gonna be red chrome. This also has like this and this system, which will all be red chrome. And then the caps on both units will be blue chrome. And then we're gonna send this out. This is for the diff. That's gonna go red chrome. The housing will be blue, and we'll do a red cap so that everything will kind of pop. And then, as we were saying earlier, like we're getting titanium bolts for like everything. So those are red and blue too. So I think with like the black backdrop and then just red and blue accents, it looks super good. But yeah, we're getting close on everything here. So.
The final disassembly on this truck, everything is gonna just look ridiculous. Everything's gonna be brand new, clean.
Everything, yeah.
And crazy colors.
I don't know if you guys watch our Instagram story at all, but sometimes I get pumped up when I'm working out and I'll do little PSAs. And like this week, I did one where I was just like, I just ordered 150 titanium bolts. Like, we're just going ham.
A few moments later.
Guys, the day has come. Powder coat parts. I'm so freaking stoked. So we got a bunch of the stuff back. We're still waiting on a couple of small things, but like the whole front suspension. So we got front upper control arms, front lower control arms, all in candy blue. We sent out the oil cooler as well. It was already blue, but we wanted to make it the same candy blue. This here, we haven't even talked about some of these parts. So this is an introduction on some of these parts. This is, what is this thing called? It's like an Autech. So there was like the old Autech R32 race car with the RB26. It's like a valve cover catch can. So like if you see these two ports, it plugs right into the valve covers and acts as like something where it can collect oil and then they can drop back into the head. So this is really dope. It should be dope though. It definitely, it worked on the race cars back then, and that car was very fast. So this is all like fuel cell top plate. This is for the 60-gallon cell. This guy goes on top, and then we run like the clear hose up to this fill. Battery hold downs, the fuel cell cage, a bunch of miscellaneous little stuff. This is for like the intercooler in the front, fire extinguisher. These are the front or the rear upper links. These look super sick. We even did the skid plates. So skid plates were just raw before. Obviously they're gonna get beat up some, but it looks better, I think, starting black. They'll just look real clean. And then both these fuel cells, as well as this fancy cage that we completely redid that kind of holds it up, or bottom tray rather. What's cool is now we can kind of start jamming. I think we'll probably get the fuel cells put together, start putting the front suspension together. And we're gonna have another round to be sent out, but this is a lot of the major stuff. And then we got something super special we're gonna announce. That's what's been sitting under here, if you guys have noticed these random boxes. Let me get these out real quick. All right, so some of you are sneaky, and I've been noticing some things. Bam. We're so stoked to announce our partnership with Fuel Wheels. So they do a bunch of off-road wheels for street trucks and SUVs, as well as full race vehicles. Beadlocked wheels. What's really cool too is their beadlock rings are forged. If you knock it up against a rock, if you're rock crawling, whatever it is, they're just gonna bend a little bit. They're not gonna break on you and then, you know, lose that seal. So we're so stoked to have them on board. We had some of their wheels on the truck beforehand, but these are some brand new Johnnies. Called the Fuel Warp. Look at the ring. Freaking sweet. All this machining is so dope on them. Like, look at the color too. It's our candy red. Bam. Get this off of here. Oh my god, those are sick. So this is a brand new style for 2020 or even 2021 that just came out. It has these crazy, like, I don't even know how to explain these, like super multi-spoke machined in. Freaking dope.
I mean, these kind of put the old ones to shame.
Yeah.
I like the kind of honeycombing on the bead.
I know, the machine work is just amazing on this. We'll be running those probably in the dunes, and then we have another set of their wheels that was a new model for 2019, I believe. We already have those. We're gonna be running those for like on the street and regular off-roading, stuff like that. Speaking of, so thank you very much from Fuel. We're super stoked to have them on board, and we're gonna be doing a lot of fun media with them as well. So their team's gonna come out when we debut the truck. We're gonna do some really fun stuff with those guys. So stay tuned on that. And speaking of wheels, we gotta get some tires for this thing for the dunes. We're gonna stick with the 35s, and we're gonna modify some of these ones we have. So these were already modified. They're basically, they get like cut down and buffed and they become fronts. We're actually gonna use these for our rears. We're gonna put some monster paddles on them and hopefully figure out how to get traction out there. We're just getting the same paddle setup that like Baldwin and Robbie Gordon and those guys use. So if it works well for them, it should work well for us. We have a lot more horsepower, but we're gonna give it a go. So the fronts will become paddles, and then we just got a pair of rears that are used. They'll cut and buff those down, and they'll become our new fronts. So we're gonna get those sent out this week, and we'll be ready to rip for the dunes soon here. So stoked to have fuel on board. We're gonna be announcing some new partners soon here as well, as parts come in and they get solidified. But go hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace out.